Department of Justice recommends a maximum of 150 cases at a time, but the PDs in Pennsylvania carry a load of over 200.
This is an issue for the state legislator, Ms. Keating. Public defenders need to demand better funding.
But the money isn't there, thus leading to long-term systematic violations of the Sixth Amendment.
The justices in Pennsylvania wrote that forcing counties to provide more funding violates the separation of powers.
In Johnson v. Zerps, this court established Sixth Amendment violations not as a state's issue or federal issue, but a human rights issue.
Believe me, Noah, I am thrilled for any chance to argue a case in front of our nation's greatest court.
You've won 4 cases there before.
Because I studied the court and its nuances. And the only reason they agreed to even hear this case is because Ms. Keating has made friends with some very influential people.
You're referring to President Fitzgerald Grant.
Amongst others.
I can't believe that you're on a first-name basis with Olivia Pope.
I know her name. I doubt she remembers mine.
Look, I'm just saying, we all have enough to feel guilty about without you adding that to the pile.
What does that mean? We all have enough to feel guilty about.
Simon, Wes, all that murder. Look, it's nice that you feel bad about stealing the case from Connor, but it was your idea to onboard the Pope. And besides, what are you supposed to do? Tell AK to send Connor to DC instead of you? I mean, what kind of lean-out crap would that be?
Of course you get to be mad.
Class action was never about me. It's about the plaintiffs.
Well, then prove it and come to DC with the rest of us.
I have to beg the dean to let me re-enroll.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to watch Annalise yell at a bunch of old white dudes. And we could check out the monuments and go look for closet cases on the hill.
Okay, fine. I'll go.
Yay! Field trip! Mwah!
Yay.
These Sixth Amendment violations are a form of disenfranchisement primarily affecting people of color.
Are you implying that the Commonwealth intended its denial of state funding to have a racially biased effect?
I'm not implying it, I'm flat out stating it. 6.5% of Americans are black men, and yet they account for 40% of the prison population.
Stop. You list those statistics in your brief, refer the justices there, so you don't waste a second of your 30 minutes. I can't say it enough. Every word matters. Annalise.
Oh, sorry.
I thought they stopped the investigation into Isaac.